Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated performance coupes of the year, the 2025 Vega GT. It's bold, it's fast, and it promises to shake things up in a segment that's already fiercely competitive. Whether you're a car enthusiast or someone looking for your next upgrade, stick around because what we're about to uncover might surprise you. Now, standing in front of the 2025 Vega GT, the first thing that hits you is how aggressive, yet elegant, this car looks. The front end is sharply sculpted with a loss-long nose that's flanked by ultra-slim LED headlights. They stretch wide and wrap subtly around the corners, giving the car an unmistakable glare, almost like it's sizing you up before a race. The redesigned grille is more than just for show. It's a functional piece, housing active shutters that open and close based on cooling needs, contributing to both performance and efficiency. Below that, a set of pronounced air intakes not only cool the brakes, but add a muscular tone to the front fascia. Everything here feels precise, like every angle and line was carved with purpose. Swinging around to the side profile, you can really appreciate the proportions of this coupe. It's long, low, and wide, exactly what you want from a GT car. The shoulder line sweeps confidently from the front fender to the taillights, creating a sense of motion even at a standstill. The 20-inch alloy wheels, standard on the performance trim, fill the arches perfectly, and the subtle carbon fiber side skirts add a sporty touch without being too flashy. One cool detail worth noting is the flush door handles that pop out as you approach the car. They're not just cool, they're functional, reducing drag at higher speeds. As we reach the back, the Vega GT continues to impress. The taillight design is a single LED strip running across the width, giving it a futuristic and cohesive look at night. It's minimalist, but bold. Below, the quad exhaust setup is neatly integrated into the diffuser. And yes, they're real, and they sound as good as they look. There's also an active rear spoiler that deploys at higher speeds to improve downforce and stability. The badging is subtle, and the GT logo is tastefully placed. It knows it's special, but it doesn't need to shout about it. Step inside, and the Vega GT continues to blend sportiness with luxury. The cabin is clearly driver-focused. The dashboard subtly angles everything toward the pilot, making it feel like a cockpit. The 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is sharp and customizable, allowing you to switch between performance data, navigation, or a minimalist layout depending on your mood. Right beside it, a 15-inch central touchscreen powers the new Vega OS, an intuitive system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, integrated navigation, and over-the-air updates. Touch response is quick, and voice control has improved. Significantly, the seats, absolutely phenomenal. Sport buckets wrapped in a mix of Alcantara and perforated leather. With power bolstering and heating, ventilation, and massage functions. They're snug enough to hold you in tight during hard cornering, but comfortable enough for a long highway cruise. In the back, space is predictably tight, but it's more usable than you'd expect from a two-door GT. It's practical, if not spacious. Under the hood, the Vega GT doesn't hold back. Powered by a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, it produces 475 horsepower and 445 pounds-ft of torque, mated to a lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. And yes, all that power goes to the rear wheels by default, though an optional all-wheel drive version is available. 0 to 60 comes in just under 3.9 seconds, and the top speed, electronically limited to 180 miles per hour. More importantly, the power delivery is smooth, predictable, and exhilarating. The drive modes adjust everything from throttle response and steering weight to the suspension stiffness, letting you choose between relaxed, grand touring and track-ready aggression. The steering is precise and communicative, with just the right amount of weight. The adaptive suspension is the star of the show, soaking up imperfections on the daily commute while keeping the chassis tight and composed when you push it. The brakes, massive vented discs with optional carbon ceramic, provide confident, fade-free stopping power. Now, let's talk pricing. The 2025 Vega GT starts at around $64,000, which puts it directly in the ring with some serious contenders. The Performance Package, which includes upgraded brakes, a track-tuned suspension, and additional cooling, pushes the price closer to $72,000. If you're going fully loaded with all-wheel drive, carbon fiber trim, and a premium sound system, expect to hit the $78,000 mark. Is it worth it? Considering the performance, tech, and design on offer, absolutely. So who is the Vega GT really for? If you're someone who craves a refined driving experience with the heart of a sports car and the comfort of a luxury vehicle, this hits a sweet spot. It's not trying to be a hardcore track monster, nor is it pretending to be a family cruiser. It's a genuine GT, a grand tour built for those who want thrill and sophistication in one package. Of course, it's not perfect. Some might find the rear seats too tight for regular use. And while the infotainment system is vastly improved, it could still use a few software tweaks for faster multitasking. Also, if you're expecting a V8 rumble, this V6 might not completely scratch that itch, though the exhaust note is still deeply satisfying. But all things considered, the 2025 Vega GT is a bold, balanced, and brilliantly executed car that brings something fresh to the table. It's a reminder that driving can still be a visceral, emotional experience even in a world moving toward electrification and automation. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more in-depth car content, and drop a comment below. Would you pick the Vega GT over its rivals, or is there another car on your radar? Until next time, stay safe, drive smart, and we'll see you on the road.